added to the ecosystem of the Betfred Championship, hasn't it, this AB Sundex 1895 trophy. Another opportunity for silverware, and glory awaits here at Wembley as the two teams emerge from the tunnel. Liam Harris leading out the York Knights. Danny Addy, the captain of the Featherstone Rovers. The Pyrotechnics are up. We are almost ready to go here at Wembley. The final cup final of this momentous day of rugby league under the arch, and if what's been before is anything to go by, strap yourself in, because we have got 80 minutes of high octane action on the way here on Super League Plus. Brilliant to have you with us.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we are underway here at Wembley. Liam Harris kicks deep left, and Gavin Springer, oh no, they decide to go wide, catching me out straight away. Akins now brings us out to the left edge. Still a couple of tackles in hand. Thompson now will just ramp up and get himself free. And now takes on the fullback. Akins, the last line of defence, makes the tackle, but York with one more in their pocket to try and open the scoring. Out they come to the right-hand side. Harris just steps a kick through. Bobbling around, back to zero. York with a full set. It's that kind of double pincer tackle, isn't it, from the two prop forwards. Beckett from one direction, Springer from the other, that forces the error. So golden opportunity for Featherstone and a penalty for offside. So error to penalty, plenty of hands in the air from the Featherstone Rovers camp saying go for the two.
Yeah, they will.
In a game where points might well be a premium, this feels like the sensible option. Ben Reynolds with the job of nudging this penalty over and opening the scoring in the AB Sundex 1895 Cup final, and he does just that. McShane in at hooker, options on both sides. Looks right, comes left. Kumatai gets the offload away. This is the last, but it will be an attacking, kicking position for York. Hingano puts it up into the air. Galliano brings it down, but not cleanly. Hand is in the air again, so the kick will come from behind the York 40. McShane splits the back two.
That's a great kick.
It's a really clever kick, because that stops dead, and now Olferts has some work to do. Takes a little bumper car bounce now. Ooh, Olferts playing with fire. The ball's still bouncing around. And eventually,
wow,
we settle for a goal line dropout, edging ever closer towards points in this cup final. Featherstone's defence resolute so far. Options on both sides of the ruck. McShane chooses to come right, out to Harris. Could be in here. Oh, he's lost it, knocked on over the line. It was Matt Arthur who couldn't quite finish the job.
Yeah, wow, opportunity there for the York Knights, but it's outstanding goal line defence from Featherstone Rovers. You've got to give them credit. They keep turning up for each other. We see here down the short side of a quick play ball from Hudson. Harris comes across the line, he dummies inside. So York taking the scrum on the left tram line and immediately moving the ball across.
Stand up! Hold. Go on, clean on there!
Featherstone with another set to defend on their goal line.
Line!
5 metres away, dead centre, and then a penalty. And straight away, Paul McShane turns to the dugout and says, we'll take 2 points, please.
I'm stood there.
And thankfully for York, they will do off the back of that penalty.
So Harris just brushes the kick over, and we are locked up at 2 points all. Unable to engineer anything in the way of tries, but back to parity on the scoreboard. Huge hit,
huge hit there from
King Buniawa.
Wow!
Hits Brendan Santi with everything he's got. Stuck in, aren't they, Endo?
Yeah, they are, Lewis, and it's interesting to see the kick plan from both teams. Yeah, York are tending to.
This is the one from a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to see that one again. It was a good shot. Oh, they're putting it on again for us.
have a crack at the York try line.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that, York. I just felt they were winning that. Oh, he's not found touch, has he? No, yeah.
Oh, my word.
Oh, let's play on. Play on, he says.
It's pinball. The kick doesn't find touch. York eventually bring it in.
Yeah, he's mishit that one again. Ben Reynolds, I felt like earlier in the game he put a kick and he didn't quite strike it well enough. So I don't know whether he's just losing his footing before he kicks or what happens there. But yeah, that's a poor miss there from Ben Reynolds, and the Knights will be pleased with that one.
So it might be York who get one more attacking set. I think it will be, because they get a penalty of their own.
Yeah, that's why it's just a penalty.
It depends on how long's to go on the clock. If there's only a few seconds, he'd take the two.
I think you probably do, don't you, in these circumstances? They look like they're going to go for it.
They're going for two, yeah.
They are, yeah.
That's the right call. There's only a few seconds to go then.
So up he steps to give York the lead in the cup final. Hit it pretty well. Has it got the legs? Yes, it has. So as the hooter sounds at Wembley, Liam Harris nudges York into the lead after what a really interesting 40 minutes of rugby league, Hendo. No tries, but plenty to talk about in their club's folklore. So here we go. A big 40 minutes on the way. Back up and running here on Wembley. And York's first job of the second half is to get themselves out of their own.
Oh, it's gone dead apparently there, Lewis. It was a great kick-off. See, the Knights allowed it to bounce. Everyone thought that Hudson had collected it okay, but as he's jumped, oh yeah,
it's a fantastic decision.
Wow, that's well spotted by the touch judge, or the in-goal touch judge it'll be, that saw that one. That's wow. Well, that's a great start for the Rovers.
Themselves away from their own try line. McShane will bring us out to left to Hingano, who will kick from inside the 30. This is a 40-20 attempt, which is still rolling on.
Wow,
just about kept in from Akins for a second then. I thought York had engineered one of the best kicks we'll see, but then the defensive effort is superb. And, stay in the field of play for the time being, Featherstone, and now come back to the other side, looking to try and change the point of attack. That's a messy pass. Gale just manages to shut it down. Out it comes to Wynn, who looks to just try and put the burners on. Bumps off one defender.
Jeez, he's done well to stay in there.
Remarkable effort, really, from Connor Wynn. Probably still feeling the effects of that knock as well. So now Hampshire puts the ball over the top. The game just... speed of the game just going up a notch. And trying to win this cup final, because at the moment we're just in this kind of cut and thrust arm wrestle. This could be the moment. Connor Jones out the middle. He's got options on his right hand side, keeps the ball in hand. Still going, Connor Jones up over the 20. One more tackle in this set for Featherstone to try and make something happen. And the clock has been stopped. We've had a lot of rain here today. It will be greasy, that surface, as Jubb brings us out to the right hand side. Could be numbers over here for Featherstone. Akins through.
It's a penalty.
But he snuck his way in, I think, past a few of his own players.
Obstruction.
And it's going to be a penalty for obstruction. And the wait for the first try of the game goes on.
You'll see on the replay here now, Lewis, it's King Vayaha just takes McShane out on the outside shoulder.
Ramp into the line, stopped just short of the 10. Perhaps York's best opportunity of the second half. McShane, Harris goes himself nearly through. It's Reynolds who makes a brilliant tackle. Last gasp defending. McShane puts the kick across the line. Down the ball comes. Just some little half gaps starting to appear that maybe weren't there 5 or 10 minutes ago. Reynolds, oh, really nice short ball. Clay Webb goes through the line and he's just dragged down 3 or 4 metres away. One more tackle. Jones into that in half. Hampshire, a little bit of indecision about what to do with it. Brings it back on the inside to Akins. Akins can't quite find the space or the offload.
Oh, well, like I said, it's been a good last couple of minutes there for Featherstone. You just see here the error that was made. Harris carries out a dummy half. He's driven back by Jubb and King Vuiaha.
at acting half. He'll bring us out to the left-hand side. Plenty of numbers and shapes stacked over towards his edge, but Springer will just put under his jumper, get the legs pumping. Featherstone 8 metres away. Jubb comes left to Addy. Addy short ball to Vuniyawa. He bumps off one defender and then another. Eventually he's dealt with.
Danny Addy's caught one there, hasn't he? And I think the penalty's going to be awarded. It is for a late shot.
For a late shot.
Yeah.
It's a Kumatai, I think, who maybe has just got the timing wrong. But we will be locked up 4 apiece very, very shortly. Reynolds steps up and obliges. And we are level. We've got a proper cup final on our hands. How good's this, Endo?
It's outstanding. It really is.
That's half in at acting half. Full width for the field to play with. Harris stabs a kick through. Hingana goes chasing. And it's going to be a repeat set. Clever little kick that from Liam Harris. McShane assesses his options. Comes out to the left to Thompson. He finds Hingana. Hingana up to the line. Could be an overlap here if York can find it. Really good defensive effort again. Hardcastle just shutting the door. Still the pressure builds. Still we wait for a game-breaking moment in this cup final. Santi, the next person to have a go. Santi could be through. And again just has his feet taken out from underneath him. McShane goes himself. Paul McShane can't quite get the arm free. This is the last. One more chance. Harrison, that ball's come down. Knock on, says the referee. So Featherstone survives.
Carrying direct, no offloads.
Just feel, doesn't it? We're just in that thing now of who can get into drop goal territory first. Who's going to have the first shot? Akins could be through. Akins could be through. McShane makes the tackle, but Featherstone on the front foot and just talking about getting into drop goal range. They've got an opportunity to do that here. Old Furt's up to the 40.
It's a great kick return from Caleb Akins.
Addy, he'll bring us out. Vuniyawa will have a crack. He makes some good meters. When did they get into range? Out they come to the right-hand side. Akins, there could be numbers if they can use them. York's defence is good again. Still tackles in hand for Featherstone. Could this be the moment? Out they come to left-hand side. Addy, Vuniyawa, back to Addy. Out to Reynolds. Reynolds will cut back inside. Hampshire, he'll crab along the line. Keeping the ball alive. Featherstone. Akins eventually brought down. Undoubtedly drop goal range. Oh, but they go to the right-hand side. And the ball goes into touch.
Wow.
Oh. Well, the moment that ball went to the short side, Ben Reynolds had his hands on his head.
He did.
He was in the pocket. He was ready to go. And with minutes left on the clock,
yep, they
Featherstone just throw the cup final away.
Well, this evening for the viewers.
Well, there's still time. But I've gone my entire life without seeing a trialist game of rugby league. I could be about to see one for the second time in 6 months. That one at the beginning of the season wasn't bad either, but here's some space for Connor Wynn. Here's some space for Connor Wynn. York's defence does well and sees him into touch.
Sure why he didn't come in there.
He was almost in 2 minds, wasn't he? You could see he sort of stepped, thought about it. Oh, Andrew Henderson, we've got to finish.
We have got to finish. I think Connor Wynn's made the wrong decision there. It was great hands from Featherstone down this left-hand side.
Well, there's the hooter.
Full-time hooter.
Golden point. How are the nerves?
Oh, I can't speak, boys.
Will he be leaving here a Wembley winner with the York Knights? Out they come to the left-hand side. Hingano up to the line. York making good progress. This is the last.
Harris is deep.
Harris wants it. He's got space. Puts boot to ball, but again doesn't find the range, and it's another 7-tackle set. And that could be important. Still tackles in hand to try and work themselves into shooting range. Addy. Oh, big shot goes in. Featherstone still have ball in hand. Here's Gale crabbing along the line. Gets the offload away. Beckett will play the ball, hand in the air from the referee, so it's a long shot, but it is a shot perhaps for Hampshire, and he can't make clean connection. Will this go out? No, it won't.
It won't. No, it
That's
won't.
going to bounce in, so no 20-metre tap, no 7 tackles for York, but I tell you what, that's as good as the way that they've come off their own line there.
Neither team relenting, are they? Neither team giving in, competing hard to the end. It's been an exhilarating contest to watch.
Golden point in a cup final at Wembley. What more could you want? Great to have you with us here on Super League Plus. Hingano, maybe now some space for York on the left-hand side. Galliano trying to get himself away. Their best opportunity, surely, to try and engineer something. Hand in the air. Where is Harris? In the pocket. Out it comes. It's not a great ball, but he gets a better connection. Liam Harris.
He's got it.
He's got it. Liam Harris kicks a drop goal, and York win the AB Sundex 1895 Cup Final in the most dramatic of circumstances. Wow! Golden point, and we have a winner. The York Knights win at Wembley.
Wow, fantastic result and performance in the end for the York Knights. Congratulations.
Mark Applegarth celebrates.
Congratulations to Mark
He
Applegarth.
embraces Paul Cook, 2 friends, of course, 2 former colleagues. One of them had to walk away from here on the wrong side of a result. Somehow doesn't seem fair, does it?
It doesn't. Well, I said it before, didn't I? I knew the team deserved to lose today. They have both contributed to a fantastic final. Played in great spirits. Both teams have competed hard to the end. And you called it, Lewis. Would they rue that missed opportunity when Reynolds was in the pocket right before full time? You could argue they do.